Kia ora everyone. I know that this is a really random time to go live and I haven't been well and oh my gosh, this cold. I've only been away, like, how long did I go over to Florida for? I think it was all up, including travel, like 13 days. And I miss the weather already. Oh my gosh. Yeah, roll on summer. Anyway, I came on tonight because I wanted to talk to you about, of course, like, first of all, the Scentsy family reunion was amazing. And, you know, I don't know if you knew me before, but I was really quite anxious to go. I was a bit worried about the travel, the flight over and back. Because it had been several years since I had travelled long distance. I was also really worried about the weather because people from Florida were talking about how hot and humid and how like it was. And so yeah, I started getting a bit worried. Didn't think I'd be able to breathe over there or something. So anyway, gosh, I hope I'm on. Anyway, it says I'm live. So when I finally got there, I was like, first of all, I got to California and I was like, oh yeah, it's humid. It kind of feels like Auckland. I wish Scentsy family reunion was in California, but I got to Florida. It was hot, it was humid, but it was okay. Like, it really reminded me of when I lived in Hawaii and was going to school over there. I thought it would be worse than that, and it kind of was. It was definitely hotter, but it was handleable. You, like, I could handle it, you know. So and now I definitely miss it because, you know, there's air conditioning everywhere. So I mean, if it gets too much, you just go and find a shop or something. You pop in and you're, you know, staying there and you're right. Sometimes I actually felt a bit cold. I had to go and stand outside just to warm up a little bit because of the air conditioning. But I don't have very long because, yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk about the Join special. So, oh my goodness, it's like Scentsy is practically giving stuff away. It's their 20th anniversary, their 20th birthday, and they really want you to be a part of this amazing company. It's one thing that I learned when I was at Scentsy Family Reunion, just the whole huge spectrum of closeness and family and generosity, you know, all the values that they talk about: generosity, simplicity and authenticity. It was just really, really evident over there. And, you know, people said it all the time, you don't really experience Scentsy until you've been to a family reunion. And it was my first one, and what, you know, like a SFR they called it, to go for the first time. It was global. It was 7,000 plus consultants. It was amazing. Anyhow, so I came back and I'm pumped, and I was like, okay, come on team, let's go. And so there's this Join special at the moment. It does finish, okay, it finishes at the end of July, but because America's got another day, the end of July is tomorrow, so it actually goes until tomorrow. So you're pretty safe until you're about 5 o'clock tomorrow. After that, you're pushing it, in case, you know, some technical issue or whatever. But $37 New Zealand plus shipping will get you a starter kit that is enough for you to just get yourself off the ground and to start sharing Scentsy. If you join my team, of course I'm going to be there. I can help you, provide you with anything that you need to a certain extent. We've got a great support system. You have your own workstation. You can learn so much. There's training and everything. And the really cool thing about joining is that, you know, you go at your own pace. If you want goals, there's goals. If you want to hit those goals and you want to earn those, you know, earn those awards, rewards, then that's there for you if you're quite competitive and you're like, you know, hitting your targets and reaching your goals. But if you just want to just cruise along, that's okay as well. You know, there's no obligation for you to work your business full on. It's just entirely up to you how you work your business. I was telling one person today, if you feel like you're too busy now, get the cheap kit now, and then when you are ready, because you've got a whole year to get yourself sorted, if you're not keen for the sensational start in your first 70 days and, you know, earning freebies, hey, that's okay. Because you go at your pace. It fits into your lifestyle, and that's what I really love about it. It's just awesome, guys. And what other business, it could be a side business, a side hustle, or it could be a wax empire. Totally up to you how you run your biz. And if you're in it for the goals, for the incentives, we'll talk about incentives in a minute, then you totally run it how you want to run it. Okay, so if you are a people person, you're a go-getter, you like to hit those targets and hit those goals, then this is a company for you. If you're an introvert and you're shy, but you want to get to know other people, or you just want to, you know, go into it because you want cheaper Scentsy for yourself, or you just want to, you know, like sell casually to family and friends, hobbyists, Scentsy hobbyists, they're people like that. They just do it as a hobby because they love all the crafty stuff and, you know, things like that. Then this is the place for you as well. So, I mean, no matter how you look at it, the cool thing about it is it's your business. It's your business. You run it how you want to run it. And so, yeah, you can't get better than $37 New Zealand, $34 Australian. But the thing is that if you are in the US, Mexico, I have to try and remember all the countries now, Europe, the UK, France, Luxembourg, Germany, Belgium, Ireland, I think, Scotland, you know, the UK and Ireland. If you're in, did I say Mexico? Canada, if you're in Canada, you can all be on my team. Like, you don't have to be in Timaru to be on my team. You can be in all of these areas, whereas Australia, if you're in Australia, you can be on my team. So it's global. It's not in every single country, but you can have teamies in those countries that I mentioned. And Scentsy is big on rewarding their people, their family. And it was announced at Scentsy Family Reunion in Orlando, Florida, which I have to say was a trip of a lifetime. I'm so glad and grateful that I overcome my fear of the travel, of the humidity, of the heat, and just went because it was awesome. So the incentive, there's a yearly incentive, and the incentive that was announced at Scentsy Family Reunion was this. So I don't know if you can see, but it's a cruise. It's a global incentive. Sometimes they have it in different areas. So like there's one year that you could, if you're from Australia, New Zealand, you could go to Fiji, and everything, like they provide everything. There are different levels though of what you can earn in this incentive, and so I think there's 5 different levels. It can go from the cruise and you pay for the flights, but they pay for the cruise and, you know, all the goodies that you get along the way. You just have to pay for the flights to get there. right down to level 5, which is the cruise for 2 people and flights included. So it just depends how well you work and how well you, you know, how bad do you want to hit that incentive. So this is the incentive. It is, this is me for my vision board. Here we go. My sponsor and director, Patty Wonder, she did this out. So I'm going to put that where I can see it every day. I am a 2025 incentive earner. Okay, so it is a cruise, Brilliance of the Seas. It's in Europe and it's in Greece and Turkey. So there's Greece, there's Santorini. It's one of the places that we go to. Mykonos, I'm not sure if I'm saying that properly. Ephesus and Istanbul. So those are the places that the cruise will cruise to. So that's pretty exciting there. Scentsy looks after their consultants. They really, really do. And I know, and yeah, I don't think that a lot of people can say this about the leaders of their companies, but I know that the leaders of this company, of Scentsy, they are mindful of each and every one of us. It's just like a big family. And I've been a consultant now for 4 years. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It almost feels like, you know, it felt like, you know, that I was, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is me. This is home. Heidi and Oral Thompson, they're at the head of this company, and they're amazing. They just served a 3-year mission for their church in England. They've just returned. They'd been home 3 weeks, and they came along to Scentsy Family Reunion in Orlando. They live in Idaho. And the other leaders in Scentsy, they're just amazing. I tell you of this one experience. The new CEO, his name is Dan Orchard, and when I was there and I wanted to take a photo, like everyone wants to take a photo of all those people, and there's other like people that I watch for training on YouTube, and like Lisa Roberry, Jackie Duran, I love her, but I'd never got to see her, and there's all these other people. Melissa Gratz is another one, Anna Hughes, Patty Wonder. Patty Wonder's my director, and she used to live in New Zealand. Now she lives in the States, so it was just so good to hug her again. But anyway, it's like everyone wants to take photos, and it was awards night where you get all dressed up if you want to, or you can just wear shorts and a t-shirt. It's entirely up to you. And I went up to Dan Orchard, he was the acting CEO, and now he is the CEO, and I said, Dan, I've come all the way from New Zealand just to see you. And he turned around and he goes, my little Kiwi, you can have as many photos as you want. They are just so down to earth. They're so awesome. And it's just amazing. Anyway, I could talk about it all night, but I have to go now. I'm back to school tomorrow. I've had a little wee break since coming back, and I'm back to school tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to going back and seeing all the kiddie winkles there. And yeah, but all the memories that I had from my trip are just going to be with me forever. But it is good to be home with family, with whānau, and to see my husband again, because that was huge. Haven't been away from him for that long since he got here, and yeah, no, it's great to be back. But it was amazing, and I just had to share that with you. So I'll talk to you guys later, and if you want to join me for $37 plus shipping, and even if you just, like I said, if you haven't got time for it now, you can always get into it, come back to it. But mate, let's go on this. Let's go on this cruise. That'll be awesome. Okay, I gotta go, but just send me a private message, just send me a message, And yeah, if you have already been a consultant and you want to come back, you want to come on this cruise, let's do this. Come back. You can reinstate, you can join my team. It'll be great. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Take care, have a good night, and por Maria. Bye.